WWE can be a pretty harsh landscape when you go to run, and a few bombs always help to level the terrain.
But if you want to reach the real heights, you may need some help along the way.
And maybe not.
Welcome to Friday Night Smackdown. We're officially getting started on the road to WrestleMania. This is Michael Cole, and sitting beside me is Jonathan Coachman, my eloquent broadcast partner.
Not to mention your more esteemed broadcast partner.
Tonight we have matches featuring two of our greatest superstars. The Animal himself, Batista, followed by Rey Mysterio, both in singles action.
The Animal might be the most dominant force on Smackdown.
Looks like The Miz didn't have much of a chance in that one. We'll see how his partner John Morrison fares against Rey Mysterio later tonight.
Here we go, and earlier tonight, The Miz suffered a crushing loss to Mysterio's good friend, the Animal Batista. Morrison might try to make this match personal. A flying forearm sending the opponent crashing to the ground. Oh man, a huge jaw-jacking drop kick.
Oh man, look out!
There's the picture-perfect moonsault. Mysterio's smaller but quicker than Morrison, and that speed could give him the advantage. What a Hurricane Rana. And there's the head scissor.
Quick reversal. Now, can he capitalize?
A flying forearm sending the opponent crashing to the ground.
Look at this.
Rey Mysterio is no stranger to singles competition. A former world champion, Rey's looking to get the ball rolling on his road to WrestleMania. There's the cover. Can he do it?
Talk about educated feet.
What a counter! The kick connects.
2.
There's a fundamental move. It's a risky maneuver, but the risk pays off.
Here's the pin.
1, 2.
Wow, I thought he had the pin for sure. A vicious stomp.
That's not where you want to be when you're fighting this guy. Drop the dime. 619.
Miz fell early.
There's the cover.
1, 2, 3.
Stick a fork in it. This match is done.
Ray showed one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions that he can make it on his own.
Speaking comes Morrison's partner.
Ray can't keep an eye on both superstars.
The only thing he's watching now is the insides of his eyelids. Uh-oh. It's the Animal.
And he's on the attack. Mysterio and Batista, former WWE Tag Team Champions, may be back, Coach.
That's right. Pain once again comes in 2 sizes.
Welcome to Friday Night Smackdown. Last week we saw 2 of the biggest superstars in the WWE join forces again as the Animal Batista rescued former tag team partner Rey Mysterio from a brutal beatdown.
The balance of power in the Smackdown tag division has definitely shifted a bit, I think.
Tonight they go up against another solid tag team in what should be a great contest.
Last week we saw Mysterio and Batista, one of the greatest tag teams in SmackDown history, reform. But they can't afford to look past their opponents, the talented Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins, in this match. What a beautiful diving crossbody.
He wasted no time going for that pin.
And there's the picture-perfect moonsault. A vicious stomp. The kick connects. A vicious stomp. There's a fundamental move. Ever since arriving here on SmackDown, Hawkins and Ryder have stuck to World Heavyweight Champion edge like a rash. A win by Batista and Mysterio would certainly send a huge message to the champion. Rope break. What fantastic extension on that leg drop. Oh my, look at this.
There it is, a huge 619.
Just last week, Batista saved us.
He's going for the pin.
1, 2.
Kicked out just in the nick of time.
Look at the elevation. What an incredible drop kick. 2 bodies collide.
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out?
Batista and Mysterio, an odd couple if there ever was one, are in complete control. Do Ryder and Hawkins have enough in the tank?
The WWE superstars are all superb athletes, but they're also human beings, and there's only so much punishment a human body can take.
Drop the dime. 619. He could get the pin right here.
A flying forearm sending the opponent crashing to the ground. And the head scissors locked in.
There's the cover.
A flying forearm sending the opponent crashing to the ground.
He's going for a high-risk maneuver.
Here's the pin.
When you haven't tagged in a while, there's bound to be a bit of ring rust, but Mysterio and Batista look to have fallen right back to their dominating ways. There's the Bulldog. Man, that must have felt like running into a wall.
This could be 3 right here.
A vicious stomp.
1, 2. Wow, I thought he had the pin for sure.
I swear, every time I see him execute that move, I'm convinced he's gonna break his neck.
There's the cover. Can he do it?
A vicious stomp. Nails the head scissor.
He's got his opponent on the ropes. There he goes.
Talk about educated feet.
There it is. A huge 619.
There's the cover.
1.
Nothing flashy, but it's most certainly effective.
Here's the pin.
1, 2. The referee's hand was coming down for a 3 count. Nice reversal.
A simple move that sets up bigger things.
What a counter that was.
He's going in for the kill.
Face first. That's just nasty.
That he could pin his opponent right here. 2.
He almost got the 3 right there. Sometimes the simplest moves work best.
He's climbing the turnbuckle. Will this pay off? He may get the 3 count right here.
A flying forearm sending the opponent crashing to the ground.
Rope break.
What a kick that was. A vicious blow to the opponent.
Drop the dime. 619.
He's going for the pin. This could be it. 2, 3. And that's the match. There you have it, folks. It looks like these two are as dominant a team as they ever were.
These two held gold together in the past, but they might be unstoppable this time around.
Welcome to Smackdown. We're nearing the Royal Rumble, and things have been shaken up in the past 2 weeks.
The Mysterio-Batista locomotive is gaining speed, and I can't think of a single force that can slow it down.
I don't know, Coach. SmackDown's got some pretty imposing forces, and Rey Mysterio and Batista will definitely have their hands full tonight when they take on the combined might of the Brothers of Destruction, Undertaker and Kane.
I was gonna call and welcome you guys to the tag team division, but that would be a waste of time. After you bozos get a dose of reality and find out you can't compete, you'll be out of here.
They've only had one match since getting back as a team, but now Batista and Mysterio face their greatest challenge yet. The Brothers of Destruction, Kane and The Undertaker. And And there's the Hurricane Rana. This is the sort of match that sends shivers down my spine. Four of the biggest superstars in the WWE are battling, but only one team out on top. There's the Bulldog.
Here comes the body splash.
What a Hurricane Rana.
He can get the pin right here. Oh, I've never seen this executed better.
Neither have I, partner, and this might be enough to get the tap out right here.
A vicious DDT, sending a shockwave up the opponent's head and neck. In many matches, he's a clear underdog, but in a contest like this, it's split down the middle. This one really could go either way. There's a big-time Samoan drop. Oh my, what a splash. What an impact from the face buster. Kick to the opponent.
Drop the dime. 619.
He can hit his opponent right here.
The Brothers of Destruction.
Whether you like it or not, there's the match right there. It's official, folks. This team is better than ever.
And we'll see if they can keep it real now that every tag team on Smackdown has them on their radar.
Coach, tell me you didn't just say keep it real. Welcome to Friday Night Smackdown on the heels of the Royal Rumble. We've got a tag team war being waged.
Mysterio and Batista have looked good and have earned a shot to regain the WWE Tag Team Championship tonight. But it'll take a little more than good to get the job done.
That's true, partner. John Morrison and The Miz have the titles for a reason.
Here we go in this tag team title match. They've been making big waves in the tag team division. But do Mysterio and Batista have what it takes to defeat Morrison and The Miz? A vicious stomp. Hurricane Rana, Hurricane Rana.
He's going for the cover. 1, 2.
Wow, I thought he had the pin for sure.
What a kick that was. Nothing flashy, but it's most certainly effective. Say what you will about their attitude, but Morrison and Miz are phenomenal young athletes. And there's the head scissor. What a sickening thud as his opponent crashed to the mat. There's the picture-perfect moonsault. While the Animal and Mysterio have the experience, Miz and Morrison have been extremely successful over the last year, almost always holding championship gold.
Drop the dime. 619.
He's going for the pin.
A flying forearm sending the opponent crashing to the ground. simple move that sets up bigger things. Morrison and The Miz are getting taken to the woodshed. Will we see new...
He's going for the pin! This could be it! We're definitely seeing the toll this very physical matchup has taken on the participants. I've got to believe this one won't last much longer. He's got his opponent on the ropes. There he goes!
And there's the tackle.
There it is, a huge 619!
This could be 3 right here.
A basic but efficient maneuver. And the head scissors locked in.
There's the cover. Can he do it?
After the sneak attack on Mysterio 3 weeks ago, you can bet the tag champs are feeling pretty smug. I doubt they're quite so happy now. And a jaw-jacking punch.
Drop the dime. 619. He can get the pin right here.
A vicious stomp.
I don't believe it. This one's over. Rey Mysterio and the Animal are once again the WWE Tag Team Champions.
Wow! Going into the Royal Rumble, we've got new champions, and they're as dominant as ever.
I'm sure the Royal Rumble event this weekend will be filled with even more surprises. Don't miss it, fans.
Thanks for joining us ringside for what is sure to be a huge night.
Oh, man. You know I'm excited for the main event. 30 competitors, 1 ring. A title shot at WrestleMania on the line. Let's do this.
The best from all 3 brands are hungry for their opportunity, and who can blame them? Let's not keep them waiting.
Please choose a ball to get your place in the Royal Rumble match.
27. Those are pretty good odds right there.
Nice. 29. I'll definitely be seeing you in the ring.
Just remember, whatever happens in there, we're still a team. Got that?
No doubt. No doubt.
There's so much on the line in this match, with the winner receiving a title shot at WrestleMania. The Miz is finished. The stats speak for themselves. Almost 60.
A fresh superstar has just entered the match. A huge advantage for the newcomer.
And Batista's out. What a nasty elbow. An MVP's been eliminated. It's been a long haul for these competitors. Which superstar will survive? Who's going to WrestleMania?
Time's up. Another superstar's coming in.
There goes Jericho. These superstars have been through it all tonight. They've sacrificed life and limb, sweat and blood, and heart and soul to get to this moment. And which one's going to come out on top. He's going for it all. A vicious stomp. Good, solid wrestling maneuver. Ah, beautiful. What a senton. A vicious stomp. Oh my, what a splash.
He's showing absolutely... Triple H is... The referee's calling for the bell. The match is over. No one has a bigger heart than Rey Mysterio, and he proved it here tonight.
Besting 29 other WWE superstars is no small feat, Michael Cole, and Ray will reap the rewards at WrestleMania.
Of course, he's still got his WWE Tag Team Championship with Batista to keep him busy until then.
Yeah, if they can remain cohesive as Ray seeks singles glory, that is.
Welcome to Friday Night Smackdown. I'm Michael Cole, joined by Jonathan Coachman. The dust from the Royal Rumble is finally settling, and its effects on Smackdown are huge.
Mysterio and Batista have looked unbeatable thus far, but can they put individual aspirations aside and work as a team?
Well, they're back to watching each other's back tonight in a rematch against John Morrison and The Miz for the WWE Tag Team title.
Just 5 days ago, these men competed in the Royal Rumble, and now Mysterio and Batista must defend their titles against the former champs. The senton connects. He hits the high-risk move. Batista and Ray have certainly done a great job getting under Miz and Morrison's skin, but the former tag champs are looking to reclaim what they believe is theirs.
This could do it. DDT! He wasted no time going for that pin.
Oh man, I can't believe that wasn't 3.
What a reversal!
What a kick that was.
He's looking to put his opponent away right here.
I swear, every time I see him execute that move, I'm convinced he's gonna break his neck.
Is that it? No, only a 2 count.
And I think that DDT did the trick. They may be good friends, but with one of them winning the Royal Rumble and the other falling just short, you have to wonder. A very bad feeling between Mysterio and Batista. A vicious stomp. What force behind that tackle? And the knuckles connect.
There it is, a huge 619. He may get the 3 count right here. The match is over. That's all she wrote. Any doubt about these two being able to work together should be long gone after that display. Don't you think, Coach?
You don't know what you're talking about, Cole. With every victory, these two may be more destined for a collision course with one another.
tonight's Smackdown. I'm Michael Cole with none other than Jonathan Coachman adding his own brand of commentary.
I'll tell you what, Cole, I can feel the temperature rising already, and this show's just getting started.
We've got the best of Raw taking on the best of Smackdown in a six-man tag team match. We'll find out soon enough who's representing Smackdown.
As World Heavyweight Champion, I have nothing to prove to any of you. I am the pinnacle of WWE, and everyone knows it. Sitting atop the mountain, I've seen two other superstars doing pretty well for themselves. Batista and Rey Mysterio. You've captured tag team gold. Then there was the Royal Rumble match victory. To you both, I say, nice going. I know I'm taking one of you out at WrestleMania, but I think the other deserves a shot too, at No Way Out. All I ask is for a little consideration from the two of you.
Forgive me for being a little hesitant there, Edge. But you haven't exactly earned our trust. What is it you want?
Not much. We'll start with you both joining me in tonight's SmackDown vs. Raw six-man tag match. After that, let's just say, you owe me.
I wouldn't trust Edge further than I can throw it.
Well, Batista can throw it pretty far, so your little analogy won't fly here. Besides, this is for SmackDown's honor.
I want you to know this is a big interpromotional match. Raw wants revenge after a SmackDown superstar won the Royal Rumble. I expect a great contest.
The best of Raw, taking on the best of SmackDown in a huge matchup. Heck, who am I kidding? This is going to be an all-out war. A vicious stomp. A simple move that sets up bigger things.
A textbook reversal.
What a fierce kick. And there's the head scissor. Though you know Edge won't admit it, he's turned to the best here tonight. After all, who better to watch your back than the WWE Tag Team Champions?
Oh, man. This is just about the last hole you want to find yourself in. He's going in for the kill.
Just moments ago, Edge tempted Rey and Batista into this match, offering to face one and No Way Out for the other in WrestleMania. And with a guy like Edge, you've got to question his motives. What does Edge look to gain from this partnership?
I swear, every time I see him execute that move, I'm convinced he's going to break his neck. What a textbook DDT.
It's been a hellacious contest, but the battle could soon be over. Can SmackDown's trio put their differences aside? Who's going to win brand supremacy? Oh my word, what a slam. A vicious stomp. What height on that leg drop. Good, solid wrestling maneuver. Look out, look out, look out, oh man! What a thud as these two collide.
There it is, a huge 619!
This could be three right here.
Three! All good things must come to an end. But I wish that match could have gone on a little longer. Mysterio, the Animal, and Edge got things done tonight. Edge definitely isn't letting anyone forget how important he was in this contest. What an uncalled for spear by Edge.
You weren't in the match, Cole. You don't know why he did that. Maybe Batista disrespected him.
Once a rat, always a rat. Edge really put one over on the WWE Tag Team Champions.
Welcome to Smackdown, folks. Last week we saw the best Smackdown has to offer. Turn back the challenge of Raw's biggest guns.
But it looked to me like there may have been one too many cooks in the kitchen, Cole, because the WWE Tag Champs and Edge, they didn't exactly mix too well.
I guess that's why both sides requested this match tonight.
There's the bell, and after that uncalled-for spear last week, you can't blame the Animal for wanting to get even with Edge. But as always, Edge has a card up his sleeve, the 500-pound mastodon, Big Daddy V.
Sometimes the simplest moves work best. Here comes the body splash.
The Hurricane Rana. There's a phenomenal size difference between these two teams. Big Daddy V's over 3 times the size of Rey Mysterio, and that's something Rey's gotta watch out for. A vicious stomp. And that's a stiff kick.
Oh man, a slap like that doesn't tickle. Believe you me.
No telling what impact that might have had on the neck and spine. After the altercation last week, you can be sure Rey and Batista are going to be watching their backs. Who knows what Edge has planned? Facebuster! Facebuster!
There's the reversal.
He's going for the pin!
Edge is a calculating opportunist. But will his scheming ways pay off again tonight?
I can't tell if that's a cut or a broken nose, but either way, the referee might need to stop this fight.
This can't go on much longer. Look at the...
This could be 3 right here.
1, 2.
He almost got the 3 right there.
Oh my, what a splash. What courage. There's the high-risk move.
He's got his opponent on the ropes. There he goes.
What a thud as these two collide. A vicious blow to the opponent.
There it is. A huge 619.
1. Here's the pin.
3.
That's it. This one's done.
Rey and Batista picked up a measure of revenge against Edge right there.
Revenge? Edge is the World Heavyweight Champion, and taking the title from him is a lot easier said than done.
I'm sure for Batista and Mysterio, no way out can't come soon enough. Thanks for joining us this evening in Richmond, Virginia for Friday Night Smackdown. Edge has really started putting some pressure on the WWE Tag Team Champions, Rey Mysterio and the Animal Batista.
And with No Way Out a few days away, I bet the World Heavyweight Champions still got plenty of tricks up his sleeve.
Well, we don't know what tonight holds for any of those three, so anything can happen.
This weekend's pay-per-view, No Way Out, is a big night for WWE. I want to make sure you're ready, Batista, so I'm giving you a tune-up before your championship match against Edge. The Rated R Superstar even picked your opponent. You'll be facing Rey Mysterio. I wasn't so sure about it, but he said it'd be fine. Something about you owing him? You both better get ready.
You have to give it to Edge. Talking Stephanie into pitting these two challengers, Batista and Mysterio, against each other just days before his title defense is every bit as smart as it is wrong. A swift kick to the opponent. And there's the head scissor. And there's the picture-perfect moonsault. He landed directly on his opponent.
And there's the reversal.
Nails the head scissor. This one's friend against friend as the tag team champs just go at it tooth and nail. Oh my word, what a slam.
He's looking to put his opponent away right here.
The senton connects. And there's the leg drop.
Looks like someone's moving up in the world.
And the head scissors locked in. When he arranged for this match, Edge knew there was a chance one of the superstars would get injured. And that'll just make his title defense a whole lot easier.
Drop the dime. 619. There's the cover.
Wow, I thought he had the pin for sure.
A flying forearm sending the opponent crashing to the ground. There's a big-time Samoan drop.
Here's the pin. 1, 2. He almost got the 3 right there.
And there's the Hurricane Rana. These two have given it their all tonight. But will they have anything left to take on Edge?
There it is, a huge 619. There's the cover. Can he do it? 2.
What a stunning moonsault. What fantastic extension on that leg drop. Look at these superstars. This can't go on much longer.
Oh my God, here it comes.
Drop the dime. 619. This could be 3 right here.
3.
That's it. It's over.
He may have won, but neither of these superstars must feel good after that tearing into each other like that.
This is WWE, Michael. You've got to be prepared to compete against anyone at any time.
Edge said Batista and Mysterio would owe him a few weeks ago. Now we know what he had in mind. This should lead to a dramatic main event at No Way Out.
announcer Michael Cole, and I'm joined at ringside by Jonathan Coachman to bring you an exciting night of WWE action.
I keep thinking about this World Heavyweight Championship match tonight. So much talent, so much bad blood. It should be great.
Now, it's about to get even more exciting. We've received word that it's now going to be a no disqualification match.
Tonight is all about you getting your hands on Edge. All right, dog?
Yeah, and it's also about me getting my hands on the World Heavyweight Championship. I'm gonna beat Edge within an inch of his miserable life, then take his precious title.
I'm not down with that no disqualification stipulation. You know Edge has to have something planned.
I hope he brings everything he's got. Keep in mind, brother, no disqualification means you can feel free to come to the ring for a closer look. You've got my blessing. Now it's time to get unleashed.
Quiero que sepas que te deseo suerte.
Here we go with this anything goes, no disqualification match for the World Championship. What a fierce kick. What a decapitating lariat. After the grueling match he had last week, you know Batista's hurting. But with the World Heavyweight title on the line, he's got to give it everything he's got. It's nothing flashy, but it's most certainly effective.
Oh, man, what a crushing blow.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Sometimes the simplest moves work best.
This is it! Here he goes! Into the spine buster. He wasted no time going for that pin. 2! Oh, what a sidewalk slam. Look at this. No fear on the face of this superstar.
And that backbreaker might have done it. That'll take the fight out of you in a hurry.
These men have just beaten the absolute hell out of each other. But who will leave no way out? World champion. That'll get you some attention. The animal's so close. Can he dig down deep and become world champion again?
These superstars have been pounding the heck out of each other, and it's finally starting to wear on them.
And the sound of human flesh on the ground echoes around the arena. A vicious stomp. What a display of power. Oh, that might be it right there. The champion's hurting. The finish line's in sight. Will Edge's own tricks cost him the title? There's the suplex. A stiff shot with the elbow.
He may get the 3 count right here. 2.
That'll leave a mark. A vicious stomp.
Holy cow! Would you look at that? Talk about a crimson mask.
Big time strength there. What a nasty elbow. All that power was put to good use. That'll rattle your organs. A vicious blow to the opponent.
Look at this. No fear on the face of this superstar.
And a heap of impact delivered with that elbow drop.
Here's the pin.
1, 2.
Oh, what a devastating choke slam. And there's the tackle. That move will knock the wind right out of you. A swift kick to the opponent.
And in a situation like that, you can't even defend yourself. You've just got to try and gut it out. There's the cover.
1, 2.
That's it. It's over.
Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here.
A vicious stomp.
And that is just about the last place you want a ring rope.
Wow, great reversal.
A basic but efficient maneuver. What force behind that tackle? Oh, the punch connects. The kick connects.
Oh my God! Here it comes! There's the pin! Can his opponent kick out? 2.
And there's the elbow.
He's going for the pin. 1, 2.
Wow, talk about cutting it close. That was almost 3.
A striking elbow staggering the opponent. That's definitely a tide turner.
He's showing absolutely no respect for his opponent.
Talk about educated feet. Batista bomb. That'll break every bone in your body.
There's the cover. Can he do it?
Oh, man. What a crushing blow.
Such power and aggression behind that move. And there's a forceful sidewalk slam.
Look at this. No fear on the face of this superstar.
What a sickening thud as his opponent crashed to the mat.
He could get the pin right here.
2. Here he comes.
What a tackle, knocking the opponent down. And that punch lands hard.
Wow, look at the confidence. He's letting his opponent know what's up.
You can see the pain shoot through this superstar's body off that slam.
Look at this.
He could pin his opponent right here. 2.
What a kick that was. A stiff shot with the elbow. What a fierce kick. A picture-perfect backbreaker right there. A vicious stomp. Talk about a move with bad intentions. Must have felt like running into a wall. And a jaw-jacking punch. Well, that'll send you to the chiropractor. Oh my word, what a slam.
He's showing absolutely no respect for his opponent.
A swift kick to the opponent. That'll leave a mark. There's the clothesline. A sharp elbow drop. There's a fundamental move. What a thud as these two collide. And the knuckles connect. What a hard knockdown, big time impact. And that's a stiff kick. Good, solid wrestling maneuver. Look at this! Spine buster. That'll take its toll.
He's showing absolutely no respect for his opponent.
What a nasty elbow. What a vicious spear. And there's the elbow.
This could be 3 right here.
1, 2.
The kick connects.
I think he's through playing around. Batista bomb! My God, I think he might have knocked his opponent out cold with that one. 3!
That's all she wrote.
Batista is once again the World Heavyweight Champion. Unbelievable.
I wonder if he'll be able to sleep tonight. The way he abused the no disqualification stipulation.
Come on, Coach. You know that wasn't the Animal's idea. He just turned Edge's ace in the hole against him, and now he's got 2 titles. Welcome to Friday Night Smackdown. The repercussions of No Way Out will be felt for a long time as we crown the new World Heavyweight Champion.
I'm not too happy about it, Michael, and neither is Ed. But he's invoking his rematch clause tonight, so he should be wearing the belt again really soon.
No Way Out was a big night for me. A big night for Smackdown. And I'm very happy to once again be your World Heavyweight Champion. I'd like to bring out my partner, Rey Mysterio, who's had my back for a while now.
Of course I have your back, Batista. We're partners. Somos hermanos. But remember, at WrestleMania, we go head-to-head for that title of yours.
There's nobody I'd rather defend it against, my friend.
Just 5 days removed from his grueling title match at No Way Out, Rey Mysterio has a huge challenge ahead of him tonight in the form of the Mastodon, Big Daddy V. Here's a fundamental move. And there's the Hurricane Rana. That's a stiff kick. A flying forearm sending the opponent crashing to the ground. What a stunning moonsault. Look at the elevation. What an incredible drop kick. After what we just witnessed, it looks like Batista's actually looking forward to the title defense against Mysterio at WrestleMania. But I wonder if the road to WrestleMania will be as smooth as Mysterio hopes. A vicious stomp. This is it! Here he goes! 5 days after his grueling match at No Way Out, Mysterio can't be 100%.
He could pin his opponent right here! 1, 2! The referee's hand was coming down for a 3 count.
What a Hurricane Rana. Nothing flashy, but it's most certainly effective.
A textbook reversal.
He's got his opponent on the ropes. There he goes! There it is, a huge 619!
Big Daddy V is so imposing.
1,
Well, Mysterio
2,
seems to have figured out how to
3.
get better.
Stick a fork in it. This match is done.
This team seems unbeatable. Whether they're in tag matches or singles contests, that's a big win.
I hate to agree with you, Michael. Big Daddy V is no pushover. And I mean that literally. But this is quite the role these two are on.
He's just beaten the Rated R Superstar twice in 1 week. Talk about being red hot.
I can't believe what I'm seeing, Michael. How could Edge let this happen?
Smackdown in beautiful Indianapolis. I'm Michael Cole, joined tonight by my counterpart, Coachman. What do you think about tonight, Coach?
To be honest, which I always am, I'm not so sure. We know there's going to be a triple threat match in our main event, but we don't know who's in it.
It is weird, partner, but I'm sure we'll find out soon.
As much as I like the idea of you two going at it at WrestleMania, we're still a long ways off. And I'm the person who calls the shots around here. So, Ray, if you want to keep your shot at WrestleMania, you'll have to win tonight in a triple threat match against Edge and Big Daddy V. To be fair, I'll let Batista be ringside for support. Good luck.
There's the bell. As Ray's pitted against two men he doesn't exactly get along with. Edge and Big Daddy V. Let's make no bones about it. Mysterio earned the title shot at the...
Is that it? No, only a 2 count.
Talk about educated feet. Oh man, a slap like that doesn't tickle. Believe you me.
A flying forearm sending the opponent crashing to the ground.
That high-risk move seemed to be worth the risk. He's going for the submission.
And he might get it. He's got that hold locked in.
Did you see that? What an impact! A swift kick to the opponent. At least the odds aren't completely against Mysterio tonight. Having Batista out as some form of backup should at least mean Mysterio can't be double-teamed. Mysterio could do this. Mysterio could pick up the win against all odds.
1, 2.
And the neckbreaker connects. Mysterio has the absolute heart of a lion. Can he go to WrestleMania?
1, 2.
Oh man, I can't believe that wasn't 3.
Oh, the punch connects. And can you believe that impact?
He's going for a high-risk maneuver.
Sometimes the simplest moves work best.
Oh no, I think he's bleeding from that last shot.
That's not where you want to be when you're fighting this guy. The name of the game is beat down your opponent until they can't stop you. And that's exactly what's happening. Drop the dime. 619.
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out? And that's the match.
Rey Mysterio continues to defy the odds. This was another epic victory for him and ensures his spot at WrestleMania.
I'm really getting sick of him and Batista cheating to win all the time. It's a conspiracy.
Once again, I have no clue what you're talking about, Coach. Good night, folks.
Welcome to Friday Night Smackdown. Rey Mysterio and Batista continue their freight train-like roll, but it sure seems like Stephanie McMahon is making life difficult for these two.
Not difficult enough, if you ask me. This pairing needs to be stopped, and stopped now.
You're being a little overly dramatic, in my opinion, Coach. Not that I'm surprised by that.
Something tells me the tide is turning tonight.
Okay, I don't like the sound of that, but let's get to the action. Another week, another ruling by Stephanie McMahon, and once again the deck is stacked firmly against the tag team champions as they take on 3 competitors in a 2-on-3 handicap match. There's nothing flashy, but it's most certainly effective. Morrison and The Miz are out for revenge here tonight, looking to inflict some punishment on the people who beat them to win the tag team titles.
Rope break. He smells blood in the water. He's going straight for the submission. Oh, I've never seen this executed better.
Neither have I, partner, and this might be enough to get the tap out right here. There it is, a huge 619!
As if taking on The Miz and John Morrison wasn't enough, the 7-foot Punjabi Nightmare is also here to inflict pain on Batista and Mysterio. A swift kick to the opponent. Here's a fundamental move.
He's going in for the kill. Talk about educated feet.
Oh, the punch connects.
Drop the dime. 619. Here's the pin.
Mysterio and Batista, the perfect combination of power and agility, have their opponents reeling tonight.
This is how you win a match. You work open. This could be 3 right here.
Hurricane Rana, Hurricane Rana.
There's the cover.
And there's the head scissor.
This is it! Here he goes!
What a thud as these two collide.
There it is, a huge 619!
Here's the pin.
Nails the head scissor.
A textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
A basic but efficient maneuver.
Oh, man. Look out.
He could pin his opponent right here.
Oh my, look at this! Bulldog driving the opponent face first to the floor.
This could be 3 right here.
A vicious blow to the opponent. And the head scissors locked in.
He may get the 3 count right here.
And there's the Hurricane Rana.
He's got his opponent on the ropes. There he goes.
And a jaw-jacking punch.
Drop the dime. 619.
He's going for the pin. This could be it.
A simple move that sets up bigger things.
He's going for the pin. He's going for a high-risk maneuver.
He could get the pin right here.
And there's the drop kick.
He's bleeding all over the place. This one's getting ugly. There's the cover. Can he do it?
Talk about a devastating maneuver. Face first. That's just nasty. And there's the head scissor. A flying forearm sending the opponent crashing to the ground.
There's the cover.
What a sickening thud as his opponent crashed to the mat.
Here's the pin.
And there's the face buster.
This could be 3 right here. Sometimes the simplest moves work best. It's the modified Bulldog.
And that's a stiff kick.
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out?
That'll leave a mark. A vicious stomp.
1, 2, 3! Whether you like it or not, there's the match right there. Just when you start to think that Mysterio and Batista could be in over their heads, the champs come back and prove everyone wrong.
No dynasty is forever, Michael Cole. I still sense impending doom for these two.
Just because a black cloud follows you everywhere you go doesn't mean it infects the rest of us, Coach.
You are my black cloud, Michael.
Welcome to the final Friday Night Smackdown before WrestleMania. Can you believe the year's biggest event is mere 2 days away, Coach?
That doesn't mean anyone should discount tonight's show, though, Michael. That goes double for the WWE Tag Team Champions. I have it on good authority that Mysterio and Batista may break up tonight. Literally.
I don't know where you get your information from, Coach, but they managed to weather more than a few storms so far, even with their impending World Heavyweight title match looming overhead.
I trust you've been enjoying the team-building exercises these last few weeks. Well, there's one more to come. With you both focused on your World Heavyweight Championship match at WrestleMania, perhaps the WWE Tag Team Championships are becoming a bit of a burden for you. So tonight, you'll defend your titles against Kane and The Undertaker in a Tornado Tag Team Tables match. Now be careful. I wouldn't want either of our WrestleMania main event superstars getting hurt just days before the show.
Just when you think it can't get any worse, Stephanie McMahon goes and pulls something like this. A tables match against two of the most powerful and deadly superstars in the WWE, Kane and The Undertaker. And there are those educated feet.
Talk about educated feet.
He's putting that weapon to good use here.
Here's a move that'll leave you singing soprano afterwards.
By putting the tag champs in a match like this just 2 days before WrestleMania, Stephanie McMahon is sowing the seeds of disaster. If either one of these men gets injured tonight, it could jeopardize their chances at WrestleMania. Oh, that might be it right there.
I don't think this is going to last much longer. Talk about running on empty.
And there's the elbow.
That's the way to do it. Grab a weapon from under the ring and start swinging.
There's a fundamental move. This match is truly testing if these men can coexist. And if they don't trust each other, neither one may make it to WrestleMania. This is it! Here he goes! And I think it's obvious that he'll stop at nothing to win here tonight. A basic but efficient maneuver. Here he comes! And that punch lands hard. What a fierce kick. A striking elbow staggering the opponent. Look at this! The table's been broken in half, and so has his opponent. I don't believe it. This one's over. What a match. What a way to lead into WrestleMania.
I give up, Cole. I give up hoping these two would self-destruct. My only hope now is that they tear each other apart at WrestleMania.
We'll find out in just 2 days, ladies and gentlemen.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen, the showcase of the Immortals, WrestleMania. I'm Michael Cole, joined at ringside by my counterpart, the illustrious Jonathan Coachman.
I didn't sleep a wink last night, Michael. I'm too darn excited. After weeks of trials and tribulation for our WWE Tag Team Champions, tonight they have their biggest test. Rey Mysterio and the Animal Batista go one-on-one for the World Heavyweight Championship.
This is easily the most anticipated match in recent memory, partner. Let's look at how the match came about. The fates determined Rey Mysterio and Batista would reunite as a team and eventually regain the WWE Tag Team titles. After one earned a title match by winning the Royal Rumble, Edge tried to drive a wedge between the two. His plans backfired, though, as Batista took his World Heavyweight Championship and no way out. Stephanie McMahon herself threw near impossible odds at this team, but they survived, and tonight, they faced their toughest challenge yet, a one-on-one match against each other for the World Heavyweight Championship.
¿Qué onda? Are you ready for this?
You know it, partner. I mean, it's WrestleMania. World title match. This is every superstar's dream.
Yeah, it's my dream too. You know I'm gonna bring everything I got.
I'd expect nothing less, brother. And you know this animal's gonna come unleashed.
May the best man win, Batista.
May the best man win, Ray.
See you in the ring.
This little love fest you two have been on makes me want to puke. I don't care which one of you takes the belt home tonight. As far as I'm concerned, you're just keeping it warm until I take back what's rightfully mine. A WrestleMania without a WWE Tag Team Championship match is just plain ludicrous. Morris and I aren't done with you two yet. We want those titles back so we can bring the A-list back to the Tag Team division. Watch your backs.
And there's the bell. It's two men, two friends, one title, and what a match this is going to be. A vicious stomp. There's a fundamental move. What a devastating maneuver. Good, solid wrestling maneuver. These two proud competitors have had to put their friendship to the side tonight and focus entirely on the gold.
Here's the pin.
He's looking to put his opponent away right here. There it is, a huge 619. He's going two. Wow, I thought he had the pin for sure.
And there's the face buster. And there's the leg drop.
There's the cover.
1, 2.
That was like 2.5.
Nails the head scissor.
Rope break. What a deadly submission hold this is. We might see a tap out right here. Break the hold.
He sees his chance. He's going for it. Drop the dime. 619.
He may get the 3 count right here.
Despite everything they've been through, despite everything they've sacrificed, despite every ounce of punishment, they've been...
There's the cover.
1, 2.
Sometimes the simplest moves work best.
What a stunning moonsault.
He's going in for the kill.
What a WrestleMania. Who's going to leave World Heavyweight Champion?
This could be 3 right here.
1, 2.
He almost got the 3 right there.
What a Hurricane Rana. The senton connects.
I think he's through playing around. There it is, a huge 619. He's going for the pin. This could be it. The referee's calling for the bell. The match is over.
You were the better man tonight. Good job.
It could have gone either way, carnal. You got nothing to be ashamed of.
That's true. But tonight is your night. All this is for you. Be sure to savor this moment, because this is what it's all about.
Batista? Thanks.
What an incredible WrestleMania main event. These two gave it everything they had tonight.
The Rey Mysterio proved unbeatable, Michael. That World Heavyweight Championship he's holding is well-deserved, to say the least.
Thanks for joining us for WrestleMania, where Rey Mysterio earned immortality on the grandest stage of them all.